Now close your eyes for a moment and try to imagine that tomorrow morning when you wake up, you have no smartphone. It's gone. Either it's lost its functionality, maybe the battery has drained completely, or maybe the service provider has shut down the network. Or maybe you're so frustrated with all the negativity around you that you decide to deactivate your smartphone temporarily. Whatever the reason is, for some reason you wake up without your smartphone. How would that day go? What would you do? How would you spend your time? And most importantly, how would you feel? Well, we don't know the answers to these questions because none of us has ever experienced this before. But still, we all can speculate and predict how things would go if we woke up one day and realized that our smartphones were no longer working. Now, recently we came across an article titled, "What Would Happen If Smartphones Suddenly Stopped Working?" The author of the piece listed several things that would happen if that unfortunate event were to occur. But we at our platform want to take it a step further. We've listed 15 things that would happen if you woke up tomorrow with no smartphone. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. You will panic. The first thing you will do once you realize that your phone isn't working is you will start checking it over and over again. You will press all the buttons. You will turn it upside down and even shake it. In fact, you will do everything you can in order to fix it, but nothing will work. After trying every possible solution, you will finally panic. Number 2. You will try calling your family and friends. The next thing you will do after realizing your phone isn't working is you will try calling your loved ones to ask them for help. However, since everyone around you is also dependent on their phones, they won't be able to receive your calls, and hence your efforts to reach out to them will fail. As a result, you will end up feeling more helpless and vulnerable than ever before. Number 3. You will try landline phones, but those won't work either. Since you will still have to talk to someone after failing to contact your friends and family through your cell phone, you will try to look for a landline. However, those won't be working either because most landline networks depend on cellular towers and satellite systems, which means that if your cell phone isn't working, neither will the landlines. At this point, you will become really frightened. Number 4. You will remember the days of Nokia. Once you realize that both your mobile and landline phones aren't working, you will suddenly remember the days of Nokia when people used to use wired devices to make calls. You will grab any available cord and try connecting it to your phone. And well, guess what? Even that won't work. In fact, nothing will work. All of your devices will remain dead. Number 5. You will have to find other ways to pass time. Since your phone will no longer be working, you will have to find alternative ways to kill time. You will watch television, read newspapers, listen to the radio, meet friends and acquaintances, and do all the things you haven't done in years. You will feel free and liberated, but only for a while. Number 6. Your inner monologue will come back. If you are a private person who talks to himself while performing his daily activities, then we have some good news for you. Now, whenever you take a shower, brush your teeth, or simply walk down the street, you can have your own company. Yes, your inner monologue will come back since you won't be able to hear anything from your phone. Therefore, you will be forced to interact with yourself, and that too without any headphones. Number 7. You will stop getting notifications. Wouldn't it be great if you didn't get annoying notifications all the time? Every time you open your app, you just want to check whether you have received a new notification or not. And when you see that red circle on your app icons, you just can't resist it. You tap it. And voila, you are sucked into the vortex of social media. But if you wake up and realize that your phone isn't working, you will no longer get such notifications. Hence, you will no longer feel the need to use social media. Number 8. The world will seem less toxic. Social media platforms have now become grounds for people to spread hate and negativity. Just take a look at Twitter and you will see thousands of people arguing and fighting with each other on the microblogging site. Similarly, Facebook has become a platform where people post nonsense just to gain popularity. If you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working, you will suddenly notice that the world around you seems less toxic. Number 9. You will realize that people are more important. When your smartphone stops working, you will suddenly realize that people around you are more important than your phone. This is because you will see others trying to connect with you personally. They will knock on your door. They will come to your house and ask how you are doing. And you will actually enjoy all of this because after a long time you will feel human. Number 10. You will have to socialize. When was the last time you interacted with someone face to face? Probably it was yesterday. Yes, we all are so addicted to our phones that instead of talking to the person sitting right across from us, we prefer texting. But if you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working, you will be forced to socialize. And this might be difficult for some people, especially introverts. But hey, this is how life used to be a few years back. Number 11, you will stay updated with local news. Do you read newspapers? Well, many of us don't even buy newspapers. Instead, we rely on our phones to get us all the news updates. But if you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working, you will have no choice but to pick up a newspaper and read it. And this will help you stay updated with all the local news. Number 12, you will rediscover hobbies. Did you know that according to a recent survey, 42% of Americans spend more than 3 hours a day on social media? The same survey also found that 21% of Americans spend more than 5 hours a day on their phones. But if you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working, you will rediscover hobbies. You will dust off your old guitar and start learning how to play it. You will take out your paintbrushes and color the world the way you want. Number 13, you will learn to read. Reading is considered a basic skill. However, not everyone reads books. A lot of people prefer watching TV shows or movies. But if you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working, you will learn to read. You will pick up a book and read it. In fact, you will read so many books that you will become a pro reader. Number 14, you will be more productive. Wouldn't it be great if you could accomplish all the tasks throughout the day? Well, that's exactly what will happen if you wake up one day and realize that your phone isn't working. You will get up early in the morning, make your bed, dress up well, complete all your assignments, take a shower and go to sleep early at night. Basically, you will live like a disciplined person. Number 15, you will be happier. Do you know why? Because you will be living in the present moment. You will stop worrying about what might happen in the future or what has happened in the past. You will cherish every moment of your life and hence you will be happier. But let's be honest, all of this will only happen in theory. In reality, we all will go crazy if we wake up one day and realize that our phones aren't working.